Hogwarts Legacy has been truly impressive and I haven't had many negatives so far. Avalanche has done a fantastic job at recreating a wizarding world that we all know and love, and I have never been so excited for a game. However, I do have 5 details that I am still worried about. Keep watching until the end of the video to find out what concerns I still have for Hogwarts Legacy. My first worry is our leisurely activities. In Harry Potter lore there are plenty of leisurely activities such as Quidditch, Wizard's Chess, Gobstones and even studying. I was expecting at least some of these activities to be in the game for when we aren't in classes or doing quests. However, it's been confirmed that none of these will be. We have known for a while about Quidditch not being playable, which did disappoint. But in the recent showcase, the game director confirmed that Wizard's Chess and Gobstones will not be in Hogwarts Legacy. When asked what activities we can do in Hogwarts Legacy, the director did not give a straightforward answer and talked about how we will be able to do extracurricular activities. We also did not see any NPCs play any of these sorts of games. For me, this is quite worrying. Having mini-games within the game offers something that players can really enjoy doing when they are not pursuing the main story, and it really helps add a deeper layer to the gaming experience. The potential here with Hogwarts Legacy is huge. Wizard's Chess could have been implemented in a way similar to Gwent in The Witcher. We could play fellow NPCs in our common rooms, classrooms, the Great Hall, or even in Hogsmeade. There could be tournaments involved, and this could be a really interactive part of the game. A failure to include this is a really big missed opportunity. My next concern is about the Ravenclaw companion. We were kept waiting for a while for a confirmation of a Ravenclaw companion after the other 3 were announced. We were beginning to worry that one may not be in the game, especially when they were absent in the showcase. But Amit Thakkar was released on Twitter last week. This is great, but there has been speculation surrounding our new Ravenclaw student. First of all, they did not say Amit was a companion, just that he is one of many classmates. This has many people concerned that the Ravenclaw companion is not actually a companion. Personally, I know it would not make sense to leave out the Ravenclaw companion, so I am hoping Amit is. However, a big hint that he is just a classmate comes from the trophy list. It does contain spoilers, so I'm not going to go into details, but there are achievements for Sebastian, Natsai and Poppy, but no mention of Amit. This makes it a real possibility that he may just be a classmate. Ravenclaw deserves to have more focus than it did in the films and books, and Hogwarts Legacy can give Ravenclaw this attention. However, not having a Ravenclaw companion would be a terrible decision because it neglects an already underrepresented house. Overall, I want to see as many classmates and students as possible, as this will make it feel like we are really in Hogwarts. Now this concern is my biggest so far. Take a listen to this.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Now let me know in the comments what you think about that clip. This is definitely the worst thing I have seen from Hogwarts Legacy so far. I don't have many negatives and Avalanche has done a fantastic job overall, but I am concerned by this one. The audio quality is poor and the voice acting for both characters sounded quite bad. Compared with the young Gryffindor boy who runs the dueling club, his voice acting seemed to be much higher quality. The facial expressions didn't match the sound very well, and it just looked a bit weird if I'm being honest. Bad voice acting and dialogue can really take away from the immersion in the game, and I hope this is just a one-off. The level of detail that's being put in by Avalanche deserves to have great voice acting to go along with it. Moving on, there are still some big locations missing from Hogwarts Legacy. Recently, we have had a closer look at the common rooms, castle, outdoor areas and Hogsmeade, and they all look very impressive. However, many well-known areas have yet to be revealed. We still haven't seen Diagon Alley, the Ministry of Magic, the Leaky Cauldron, as well as different wizarding villages. We haven't even had a closer look at the Black Lake. This is quite a big part of the Hogwarts grounds and holds a lot of potential. Can we swim in it, and can we interact with the creatures that lurk beneath the surface? These questions still remain unanswered, as we have not had any hint of this in the gameplay so far. Going back to the other areas, it would be super exciting if we could visit the Ministry of Magic and see it portrayed in a different way to the films, as well as the Leaky Cauldron and Diagon Alley. I hope there are vast areas of nature that we can visit on foot and fly over on broomsticks so we can explore areas outside of the castle. I can imagine wandering around a wizarding village, interacting with the locals and doing some side quests there. We've seen a very big focus on the castle and Hogsmeade, so I hope there is still a lot to explore in the world outside of these two locations. Lastly, where the Muggles are. I'm pretty sure we've only seen wizarding locations in all of the gameplay footage so far. However, a key part of the Harry Potter world is the Muggles. Muggles make up most of the population, so we are bound to encounter a few at some point. Part of living out a fantasy of being a Hogwarts student should involve us being able to appreciate our magic around those who can't use it. I hope we get to stumble upon a Muggle or two at some point and see some funny interactions. Now, it worries me because Muggles haven't been hinted at or even mentioned at all so far, and we are getting closer and closer to the release. Please, Avalanche, let us have some Muggles. And those are my 5 concerns for Hogwarts Legacy. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I don't have many negatives to point out. These 5 things are pretty much the only things that have me worried, and overall I think the game is in excellent hands. The most concerning for me is the dialogue quality with the voice acting and facial expressions, but apart from this, there isn't any major red flags we've seen so far. For me, it's more about what we haven't seen that worries me, but we still have just under 3 months for more reveals. Let me know in the comments if you have any worries about the game. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Hogwarts Legacy news, updates and theories. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.